Ladies and gentlemen, we are back in the 5.5 beta, and a whole lot of you guys been hitting me up asking to see some gameplay using this girl right here, man. Aero. It's crazy that she has a fan base already, even though she's not even officially in the game just yet. But I can definitely see why y'all have taken a liking to her, man, because she's actually pretty gorgeous, and I really love this cloak that she has. It looks really cool. Right. Anyways, not the point of the video. Y'all wanted to see some gameplay and hear my thoughts on the character. Overall, I think she's actually solid. One thing you guys will notice about her though is even though she's a speed type, and generally most speed types are physical attacking characters, she's actually an energy-based speed type. So similar to Luna Snow, similar to Electro, she's actually an energy-based speed character. So she's pretty unique in that regard. And as you can see, all of her skills are energy based, and her last three skills here, the 3, the 4, and the 5, are actually pretty cool. I would say 1 and 2 are basically for Shadowland because they leave her very exposed. The 2 skill actually has pretty decent damage, and it's a super long skill, which is really cool for stun locking enemies and pushing them into a corner if you just want to beat up on them in Shadowland. That's pretty cool. But for War Boss, it leaves you pretty exposed because all you really have to protect you is a guard. So any kind of bleed damage, any kind of status effect will go straight past that guard. So for the most part, I don't use this skill, or if I use it and immediately cancel out of it right away, right? It's good for repositioning yourself sometime, but not much else. The 3 skill is really cool because it gives you that defense down and the damage accumulation. So I generally tend to open with this. I'll go something like 3, and sometimes I'll let it play out because I really like it, but sometimes I'll just cancel it immediately and go right into the 5th skill because I find that is where the majority of her damage is. And this skill also provides you with defense down that also applies in War Boss Ultimate. So we want to stack as much defense down as possible. So for me, I go 3 cancel right into 5 for the damage, and then after 5, sometimes I'll use the 2 just to stall a little bit and take advantage of the invincibility that the 5 skill provides. And then after that, I'll go into the Wind Bomb, which I really love this skill, right? Lots of AoE on it, and it does respectable damage, and it's also an iframe. So that's generally the rotation that I'm going to be using for her. We're just going to go 3 cancel 5, 2, then 4, then right back into 3 cancel 5, 2, then 4. I have her set up pretty decently, nothing crazy. I do have a CTP on her, but the main reason for that is just so we can get some additional stats because this build is not my own. And as I always say, since this is the beta, everything you see here is subject to change when the update goes live in a few days. Okay, so even if she looks super OP or really weak, Netmarble could buff her, or they could nerf her if you think she's too strong, right? So just take everything that I say and everything you see in this video with a grain of salt. Overall, I think she's going to be an average or slightly above average paywall character, which means she's slightly better than most of the free-to-play characters, but it's not by an incredible margin based on what I've seen so far. She can die very easily because she's a speed type, right? But she has a good 4-star passive, which will protect her, right? 75% guaranteed dodge for 2 seconds on a 5-second cooldown. 50% activation rate is actually pretty good, but between the iframes and the invincibility, she's relatively safe unless you play her very aggressively and make a lot of mistakes. And yeah, she might die on you quite a bit. Anyways, boys, that being said, let's jump into a little bit of gameplay here so y'all can see what Aero can do, and ultimately maybe you'll decide to pick her up, but I don't know. There's a lot of paywalls in the game right now. We're gonna go up against Corvus, so yeah, it's a competitive market for your dollar, if you will. We're not gonna use any strikers here. We're gonna test her out on stage 40, see how she can do. All right, let's do this. I know a couple of you guys are probably wondering, why wouldn't I use a better setup for her? It's very simple. I want to showcase just how strong or weak she is, right? Off her own merits alone for the most part. If this guy didn't have such high dodge, I wouldn't have even used the leadership for her. Go away. Stop trying to bleed me. I didn't cancel. I didn't get the 3. Okay, so let's actually do a double tag here. And right there. I might just pop Ancient One's Healing Dome just for her, but we won't do it this time. She might need it later. That's part of the reason why I brought Ancient One along, because the bleed is pretty nasty. And then we got poison in here. Okay. Really? Oh boy, that sucks. How do I use the full, wow, 5th skill, and there's so many hits and I don't get the proc? That's not even logical. Like, there's a 10% chance. There's so many hits. Tell you one thing, boys, she's definitely not as strong as Rogue. So, paywall or not, I'm telling you guys, she's definitely not as strong as my Rogue, boys. All right? To be fair, though, she doesn't have a uniform. Rogue does. So, yeah, that's something to consider. But she's not a bad character. I'm going to tell you that. She's, like I said, just slightly above average. But, yeah. I'm going to pop that. And we're gonna, I wish her movement was a little bit more like unique instead of just plain running. And how did that trigger my proc early? I didn't even touch him. Bro, it's like when you get into a fight at school and then your mom asks you, bro, why did you get into a fight? I didn't even touch him, you know? Like, I didn't even touch him. Oh boy. Yo, that guaranteed dodge just like saved her bacon, literally. All right. Let's, actually, we don't even need that. Come on. Really? Wait, my bomb disappeared. How did my bomb disappear? I fully saw her throw it out. Yo, this guy cheating. Bro, mom, this is why I punched this guy in the face, bro. This guy out here cheating, bro. He's cheating. Hold up. Okay. 40 might be a little bit too high for her, right? But I just wanted to try it because she's a paywall, different standards. No, she looks like she has it. She has it, right? I think if she had like a heal, then she would be. Ooh, yo, that guaranteed. Ooh, never mind. I was just letting her stand there to see if she could take the whole thing, but then the guaranteed dodge ran out. And then she almost got stabbed. Oh, stabbed to death. Oh, man. I'll be wilding out here sometimes, for real. Okay, Ancient One, get out of here, bro. And you see, using this rotation, it's a bit risque. Yo, it's a bit risque. What? Oh, man. Did they die? What happened? How did I lose my entire 5th skill, bruh? What's going on here, bruh? Okay, that's good. So using this rotation, it seems as though you have to be very careful because you would lose your proc a lot of times on the 3rd skill because there's a lot of hits at the beginning of the 3rd. So what you could do, let me actually try her for you guys against Calypsody in here. We'll drop these guys. You know what, let's give her a leadership just so you guys don't have to sit through this for a long time. But yeah, it seems like what you have to do is try to do 3 immediate cancel into 5. All right, let's see if we can do a little bit more damage. Let's go, baby. We're gonna go 3, cancel. Oh, that's better. Oh, that was good. Okay, we gotta move though. Stick a move. Stick a move. Yo, Cole not playing no type of games, bro. Really? We missed the whole proc. I'm just too sad. Well, we didn't miss the whole thing, but like, basically. Come on. Nice. Gotta be careful using the 2 skill against this guy because you never know which attack is gonna be the one that starts bleeding you out. But you want to ideally try to capitalize on the last couple seconds of the invincibility from the 5th skill. So rush him, and then right into the 4, then move away. Okay, she's doing all right here. It's a nice thing, a speed character that can do Cull that's not Luna. Oh boy, I should have canceled that sooner. Got lost in my thoughts. Okay, let's actually use that. Yeah, she's doing all right here. Nothing super crazy. But again, this is not a super crazy setup or anything like that, right? I think she's slightly above average, like I said. Should you be like in a rush to get her? I don't know. I don't think so, right? But it's nice to see that she looks like she's gonna be something worthwhile. Okay, hold up. Let's get out of there. No, we got caught. Yo, we got caught and clapped. So yeah, gotta be careful when you use that 2 skill. Call Obsidian is no joke, but also the Blade Twister. It caught me and just like, yeah, it was game over. Anyways, boys, we're gonna wrap it up right here, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Keep in mind, this is just the beta, so Netmarble could tweak her a little bit. The only thing I would say they should probably do is like, I don't know, instead of a 5-hit guard here for 3 seconds, give her like 3 seconds of immunity. And that could actually bump up her survivability a little bit, because then when you go 3, 5, you could follow up with 2, then 4, and you'd still be safe to go again. So yeah, that's just something for them to think about, but it's ultimately up to how much money they feel like they want to make off this character. Anyways, boys, we outie. Thank y'all so much for watching. Let me know who else you guys want to see. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace. Thanks for all the support, y'all. Love y'all, man. I'm gone.